Hello everyone! How are you doing today? I hope all of you doing well and look forward to learning with me again. Okay, before today's lesson begins, let's pray together according to our respective religions and belief. Class leader, please lead the prayer. Okay, thank you class leader. Now, everyone, please check if your friend attend or not for today's meeting. And please don't forget to submit your proof of attendance in the G form on our class group. So, is anyone absent today? Is everyone present? Okay, everyone is present. Great. Learning is never done without errors and defeat. So if you think our lesson today is difficult or confusing, please don't ever feel afraid or shy to ask me about anything. I'm sure if you are willing to learn, you can do it. So, are you ready to learn? Good, that's the spirit. Now, who in this class still remembers what we learned last week? Okay, correct. The expressions of giving, suggestions, and offers. A suggestion is a way of presenting or proposing an idea or a plan for someone to consider. Meanwhile, an offer is a statement that you are willing to give someone something, whether it be abstract or material. For example, do you have any suggestions? Why don't we go to the cinema first? How about I help you do the dishes? Okay, next. Have you ever sent a letter to someone special, such as family, friends, or even boyfriend or girlfriends? Well, correspondence using the post and so on may be outdated because most of people now prefer to use email. Whether using post or email, the writing structure remains the same. In English, correspondence for individual interest is known as personal letter. So, in this meeting, we are going to learn about personal letters. Next, our learning objective today are, so we can understand, identify a personal letter, and make a personal letter by paying attention to social functions, text structure, and linguistic elements that are correct and in context. Now, everyone, please pay attention to the screen. Do you know what is personal letter? A personal letter is an informal letter sent by one individual to another and usually contains personal details. The nature of personal letter is that it is not official, so this letter cannot be addressed to an agency or organizations or company. So a personal letter is not appropriate for an English job application email. Personal letters generally contains invitation, birthday wishes, graduation greetings, apologies, condolence, etc. The social function of personal letter is to strengthen the bond of the relationship between the two parties of the personal letter. Next, the language features. The language features of personal letters are as follows. Focus on exchanging personal current news, feelings, and conditions. Use pronouns, use of pronouns, simple present tense and past tense, use of date and address, informal greetings or salutations. Next, the structure of personal letters. Writing is almost similar to announcement text, but it is different from the writing style. Because it is informal, generally personal text is more informal. The following is the structure of writing a personal letter. Date. Most informal letters write the date on top right. However, the date on the personal letter is written on the top left. This date refers to when the letter was written. There are two ways to write dates in English, namely the American way and the British way. Address. Writing an address in a personal letter is different from the address in CV or other letter, because the address in the personal letter is written on the top right. Then the tool that is written is not the address of the person you are going to, but your home address or the author of the letter. Salutations and name. Greeting and the name of the recipient of the letter are almost always in English letters. Here are some examples of greetings that you can write in personal letter. Dear, dearest, my beloved, my love, sweetheart. Introductions. The opening sentence in a personal letter is usually a response to the previous letter. However, if you are the first sender, then you can introduce yourself or ask how they are. Body, content of letter. The body is the main or core part of the personal letter. In this section, you can pour out or state the meaning of your letter. If it contains a graduation greeting, you can write your congratulations and wishes. Closing. This section is a closing sentence to indicate that the letter is coming to an end. Greeting for closing. Greetings for closing. This section is a short closing greeting to end the letter. The following is example of a closing greeting. With love, sincerely yours, regards, best regards, signature. Under the closing greeting, you can put your signature. However, if you send him or her a letter in a secret admirer, you can give him or her initials to make it seem mysterious. Okay, now, this slide is an example of a personal letter for a teacher. 18 Sukarami, Palembang, 13008, South Sumatra. This part is the address of the sender. April 25, 2022. This is the date when this letter is written. Dear Mr. Adit. This part is the salutation and name of receiver. Thank you for setting aside your time to read this letter. The reason why I am reading this letter is that I want you to know that I can attend the class next week. Harvard has invited me to take part in their speech competition, which is held on Monday, the same day as your class. I hope you give me permission to skip the class and support me to win this competition. This part is the body or the content of the letter. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your understanding. This part is the closing. Best regards. This part is a greeting for closing the letter. Cynthia. And this part is the signature, or the name of the sender. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Is everyone understand so far? Okay, if there is no questions and everyone seems to understand, then we will do some practice making a personal letter. Now your task is to make a short personal letter for a friend. After finishing working on it, you can collect it in our class group. Okay? Now you may start to do your task. Alright, since all of you have finished and collected the personal letters in the class group, let's discuss one of your classmates' personal letters. Okay? Please pay attention to the screen. 22 Soekarno-Hatta, Jakarta, 17023, DKI Jakarta. What is this part? That's right, this part is the address of the sender. April 25, 2022. What about this? Correct. This is the date when the letters are written. Dear my beloved friend Alicia. What is this part? Good. This part is the salutation and the name of the receiver. Next. Hello Alicia. Are you doing great in Surabaya? Hopefully you are doing great there. It's been a while since you moved from Jakarta. You don't know how much I miss you. I want to let you know that next month is my graduation from school. I'm arranging a family and friend party. I know you have a tight schedule, but I love it if you come to the party. Okay, what is this part? Correct. This is the body or the content of this letter. Okay, I think that's all from me now. Just let me know if you are free next month. I'd love to hear anything from you. See you. What about this? That's right. This is the closing. Sincerely yours. What is this part? Correct. This part is a greeting for closing the letter. Monica. Finally, what about this? Good. This part is the signature or the name of the sender. Now, what conclusion can we draw from today's lessons? Does anyone want to answer? That's right. In conclusion, a personal letter is a casual communications written by one person to another that usually contains personal information. It's not proper for a job applications, email in English. Invitation, birthday wishes, graduations, greetings, apologies, condolence, and other items can be included in a personal letter, but they cannot be addressed to an agency, organizations, or enterprise. Well done, everyone. Okay, for next week, your assignment or homework is to fill out the worksheet that I have already sent to our class group. Don't forget to do your homework, okay? Good. That's enough for today's lessons. See you next week. Bye!